G'day everybody, this is Mr. Oz Video 1985 here with a brand new video and hopefully a brand new series on my channel, which is what I've watched for the last 2 weeks. So what I've watched from the 1st of November to the 14th of November, Saturday the 14th of November 2020. Yes, so hopefully I don't try to do these videos in the past on a monthly basis, but it never works out because by the end of the month I have sometimes about 30 things to talk about. So I try to cut it down just to what I've watched in the last 14 days, which in the last 14 days I've only watched 13 movies. I've got most of them, I own most of them, about 5 I don't. And let's get started. The first one I do own, but it's in a box set up there, which is, let me start, I have to get my notes. Which I watched on the 1st of November, because of the beginning of the month. We had the passing of Sean Connery, and to celebrate, then I watched a few Sean Connery movies at the beginning of November, and the first one I watched is, let me show you, is Dr. No. Oopsie. Dr. No. They came out. Let me guess. What's going on? Came out in 1962. I really enjoy Sean Connery as James Bond. This is probably, I think it's the second time watching his movies. I haven't seen all the James Bonds before. I've watched from all of Sean Connery, and I'm halfway through. I think I'm up to Moonraker with Roger Moore. I haven't seen any of the Timothy Dalton ones, and I haven't seen the Pierce Brosnan ones for a very long time. So I'm looking forward to watching more of those ones down the line. Let me stand. So I watched that on the 1st of November this year. The second one of Sean Connery ones I did watch is actually a rewatch, and both these were rewatches. It is the Rock with Sean Connery, Nicolas Cage, and Ed Harris from 1996. I gave this 4 out of 5. Now, the ratings I give normally is out of 5, because I'm using the Letterboxd app, and yes, I gave this 4 out of 5. This is actually a rewatch for me. Really enjoy this one. A very action kind of one with Sean Connery and Nicolas Cage in action adventure. Never forget, a millions of lives hang in the balance of the military madman seizes control of Alcatraz and threatens to launch a deadly poison gas at San Francisco. So really enjoy this one. I watched it on the 2nd. On the 3rd of November, I watched for the very first time. I thought I've seen this before. I haven't. I've seen some of the and it's based off the Jack Ryan's character with the Hunt for Red October, which I've never seen before. I've had in my collection for quite a while. I thought I had, but I haven't. I have seen bits and pieces of the other two ones with Harrison Ford. I have seen the one with Ben Affleck's, and the one I think it was Summer Fear or something, and the newer one, kind of newer one with Jack with with, what's his name? Chris, what's his name? Oh, the light with, what's his name? Damn it. Hold on. Chris Pine. Chris Pine. Sorry. I just had a mind blank for a moment. So, sorry about that. So, yes. I really enjoy it. It's just interesting seeing Sean Connery having kind of a Scottish accent, trying to play a Russian. So I watched that on the 3rd. On the 4th, I watched League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. I gave this 4 out of 5. I really enjoy this one. I know this one gets a lot of negativity and all that. A lot of people didn't like this. Comes with some special features as well. Sorry for the glare. Because it has the a hunter, a scientist, a vampire, an invisible man, an immortal, and a spy, and a beast. It has Mr. Hyde and has all that jazz. Really enjoy this one. On the 5th, I watched a John Wayne one with Big Jake. Sorry, this one. Big Jake, have the mirror and the cameras over this side. This is another rewatch for me. I gave this 4 out of 5. Basically, in the action field western, John Wayne stars as Big Jake McCandle, a husband who hasn't seen his wife for 18 years, but returns home after his grandson is kidnapped by outlaws. While the law gave chase with a Wrigley automobile, Jake saddles up with a Indian scout, Bruce, and a box of money. Even that a ransom isn't how Jake's planned to. Big Jake was one of a family affair for John Wayne. It was a family affair for John Wayne and his oldest son, Michael, produced it. Eden and 2 other sons, Patrick and John Ethan, play in it. The back, as it is a rewatch for me. I really enjoy this one. Big Jake. On the 6th of November, I watched The Egg and I, which came out in 1947. It stars Claudia Colbert, Fred McMurray, back again for Oxford. Tells the story of a young married couple who becomes chicken farmers. Betty has been raised to follow her husband's dream with him, but Bob's dream is to become a successful chicken farmer. The property is their home is old and needs repair, and the baby chicken needs more constant care. A rich woman who has a new house and new farm equipment flirts with Bob. Betty quickly decides to move on for the first place. It also introduced a series of several movies which had with the Mara and Pa Kettle series of movies. Now, about at least 7 of these ones started in 1949. I've never seen any of those ones, but I really enjoy. There you go, and I gave this 4 out of 5. So yes, it was just a fun kind of movie. On the thing, 7th I watched Batman Begins. Really enjoy this one. I believe this is 15 years old. On the 8th I watched another one called, it was kind of rewatch for me, was the Gunbelt, kind of a B Western, starring George Montgomery from 1953. I gave this 3 out of 5. Then I watched National Lampoon's Vacation with Chevy Chase. Kind of a real. I do own this one, but it's kind of a rewatch for me. I gave this 4 out of 5. Then I watched another John Wayne with the Horse Soldiers, which stars John Wayne and and William Holden from 1959. I gave this 5 out of 5. Then I watched, that was on the 10th. On the 11th, I watched Going My Way, which from 1944, which stars Bing Crosby. There we go. Which won Best Picture in 1944. Really enjoyed was one. I picked up the sequel to this, which is The Bells of St. Mary's. Then on the 12th, I watched Shrek. A rewatch for that. The Bells of I gave 5 out of. Go My Way, I gave 5 out of 5. On the 12th, I watched Shrek. Rewatch for me. Gave 5 out of 5. And the last one I watched, which was on the 13th, was it came out in 2018. It is Stan and Ollie. Stan and Ollie. It kind of shows you the end of their career as Laurie and Hartley, which I found very interesting. Movie. I've seen it all. I watched it on Netflix, and it was a very interesting thing on that. So yes, those are all the movies that I've watched for the last 2 weeks. Hopefully I might add a few more during the next thing. So this will be posted on tomorrow, on Sunday, or this will be posted on Sunday my time anyway, on the 15th. And so then for the next 2 weeks, I will watch movies hopefully, and hopefully I will so I will post this tomorrow. Then I'll be from the 15th to, so there's next in the series will be posted on the 29th of November. So this is Mr. Video 1985 saying bye for now, not forever. And if you have seen any of these films, what do you think about it? Leave a comment underneath this video. And until next time, bye for now, not forever, and I'll catch you next time.